Joining us now is the head football coach of Brigham Young University, Kalani Sitake. We've saved the best for last, Coach.
What's up,
Looking
Kalani?
fly in the
How you doing,
sunglasses, man.
Oh, I got to take them off. Yeah, that's right.
No, you don't have to. If you want them on,
eyes.
you can keep them on.
Okay,
You do
I'll
it.
do that.
Listen, you do what you want.
You've earned that. You've earned
Trust
that.
me, this if I could cover my whole face, I would do it. So I'm much more attractive with the sunglasses on.
Hey, you're a food guy. How's the food been in Nashville?
Awesome. Yeah, it's been good with my caloric count. I've been going over
Your caloric count.
on purpose. A lot of spicy food.
Yes.
and
So good.
carbs.
So good.
I love them so much.
It's the key to happiness,
Yeah.
Coach.
Managing expectations in food. Yeah. That was the Grand Ole Opry. That was pretty fun last night.
That was cool. You guys were there.
Yeah.
I saw you standing up for West Virginia song.
Yeah,
That
I
was
got
cool.
into that. Mainly
Yeah.
because of Boney Fuller. I wanted to just yell West Virginia, but yeah.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah. So just being with the guys, and seeing our fans, and I think just having an opportunity to meet them everywhere, and just really nice. This is a really cool setting, and we're gonna have a lot of support. Obviously, when we play Tennessee, but I think if we could, there'd probably be a lot more than we thought would even be there. That's I know I've heard fans saying that they're buying up the tickets from Tennessee, and
They've already sold 2,200.
Yeah.
It's
So-
May, and they've
That's
sold
great.
2,200 to
I think our
BYU.
allotment's almost done, so they're gonna buy other places. Yeah, bless you. So,
then-
I knew Spencer
That's
wasn't going to
pollen.
say anything, so I did it. I think
Typically,
that's an episode in Seinfeld or something.
typically
like
I'd
that.
offer
Bless
it for
me.
anybody else except for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very kind of you.
I'm kidding.
Almost 6 years.
Yes. We've got a question in on Instagram from a BYU fan, Russ.Heaton
This is our
asks,
boy, Russ Heaton.
will Kalani Sitake dance at the Fan Fest?
Did you dance already?
No, I didn't. No, I
Will
was
you?
too busy meeting all the fans.
He was dancing last night at the Grand Ole Opry.
I dance. I'm going to dance when we win games. So that's what I'm going to
Okay.
do. So,
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that.
I like
Looking
that.
forward to it.
I like
Practicing
that.
my moves. My kids don't want me to dance anymore. They think it's embarrassing for them, but
You're at that stage of being a parent where they're
that's how I
embarrassed by-
parent
yeah.
now. I don't threaten with anything, but I'll embarrass
I'm
you.
going to dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to embarrass you.
You better listen to your
Please
mother, or else I'm
no.
going to drop you off at school, and then you're going to pay. I'm going to put on some. I'm going to whip a nene out there. Embarrass my
Nice,
kids, so.
nice. The first game of the season is Utah, and to me, this is really fun because this whole off season, you don't have to act like you're not thinking about Utah. You are, right, for game one. So how has last year's game changed or affected the preparation for this year's game?
I think it's done a lot, and as heart-wrenching it was losing that game and losing that lead, we learned a lot from it. And I think our players, just looking at spring and the way we approach spring and seeing some of the guys that, the way they performed in spring football, that was a huge benefit for us. If you look at the opportunities for us to get back at them, and I think going to the bowl game, our guys, they're hungry for this game, and so I'm glad it's the first game, and I'm just looking forward to it. I think our guys are ready to do it for it, and we got them at our house, and so I think this is a moment where I think our guys are going to do really well, and they're hungry for it. I'm excited to see them play.
How do you manage the emotional toll and the pressure that game understandably brings, knowing that 9 days later you got to come back to this state and play in front of 100,000 plus at Neyland Stadium in Knoxville?
Well, I mean, they give us a schedule ahead of time, so we look at all 12 teams on our schedule. And we're
I thought
preparing.
you took it one game at a time.
Yeah,
Wait a
no.
minute.
No, that's not how we're doing it. That's kind of been the past, but we're really focused on the first game, but we know who our opponents are. We have all summer to prepare for all 12 of them, and so we have a plan in place. And then the primary focus will be on Utah, and then we'll move on from there. But we're beginning an introduction to all our opponents before we even face them or before we even get to the prep time. And the bulk of our time, really, as we get closer to the game, will be on Utah. But that wound is still fresh, so our guys are really excited about some redemption and playing back at it. I mean, we respect Utah a lot, and looking forward to them bringing the best out of us in this game. And I think we made some adjustments, and I know they have too, so it should be a lot of fun.
The last month, you brought in 2 grad transfer running backs, in Emmanuel Supa from Rice and Tyson Williams from South Carolina. Do you expect them to make an immediate impact as grad transfers?
Yeah, I mean, everybody that's on the roster is going to compete. And so I think the difficult issue would be the coaches being creative enough to find an opportunity for all of them to get a good, good vocal reps and get a good evaluation. So that will carry on from fall camp. We have a month to prep for the game, and so we'll see with the reps, and we'll play the best guys. And but it's important for us to have depth as well, and that was a move to get depth and get more competition, and we've done that in a lot of different positions. And I just want to be in a position that if we need a backup or even a third string on the field, that person will help us win the game rather than just try to survive.
Is this current BYU football team being perhaps underrated, maybe a little undervalued?
I don't care how it goes, man. We don't need any attention, and in order for us to get some, we have to do it on the field. And I've been really proud with what the guys are doing with the service work and the being able to power through some of the stuff that they're doing in school. But I'm just really proud of them overall, and I'm excited to see them get on the field. So I think the time for us to be known will be better when we get closer to the season.
A lot of excitement about Zach Wilson, and there should be. The way what he kind of showed at the end of the season, capped off by that perfect performance against Western Michigan. Earlier this week, we were talking about the 3,000-yard mark just once the last 9 years. Is that a fair goal for Zach this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think the sky's the limit for him and for our offense. I think more than anything that the production needs to come, from the offense from that position. So regardless of who it is, I mean, I know you guys are focused on one guy getting 3,000, but that position, the quarterback position, has to be more of a factor for us this year. And we think we have some good targets for them to throw to, and we have a good line that can protect, and we have backs and tight ends that can catch the ball too. So we have athletes everywhere that they can catch the ball, and we just need the quarterback to be efficient and be a little bit aggressive, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
let him just go to town on it.
He's got those attributes, right?
Yeah, he does, and they all
different.
do. I mean,
he's different mentally, Coach. That's the impression. He's different, and he's got that edge.
Yeah, and I'm actually really excited about the whole position group. I love what I've seen from Jaron. We already know Zach, and I'm looking forward to the competition and them working together. And I like what Joe Critchlow brings to the table, and Baylor Romney does as well. So it's a really good group. I think their coach does a great job, and Aaron Roderick, and I think Grimes is doing a good job at coordinating the offense. So, we just got to keep rolling and get our depth and get our depth better and see what happens. But we're going to compete, and the best guys will play, and we have to be efficient and get a lot of production from our offense, defense, and special teams. BYU
head football coach Kalani Sitake with us on BYU Sports Nation.
Philosophically, in discussions with Jeff Grimes, it feels like we had him on 3 times in 4 weeks or something. They visited UC Davis, obviously, to kind of see what they do, and they're a juggernaut there in FCS and offense. It feels like there's a push towards more high-tempo offense. Is that something we'll see this year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just told them sky's the limit. I don't really care. And, I do. I just want points on the board. And so, I've asked the coaches to coach our personality and our strengths and on the team, and I think they're doing a good job of it. I've been really pleased with what I saw from Coach Grimes from the bowl game and that transition to spring ball, even with Zach being out for spring, and I loved what they did as a group. I mean, we didn't see a lot of it in the spring scrimmage, but from what I saw in all 15 practices, I've been really pleased. And the way the PRPs are going right now, I'm really excited about it too. Even though coaches we're not supposed to know anything of that. This is reports coming back from the players, so it's all compliant with the NCAA.
Of course.
Player-run practices are the PRPs.
PRPs. Never question.
Yes.
We would never question that.
All
Coach,
within the rules.
We know that, you want to stay within the rules, and you're big on protecting Lavelle's house. So let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma, all that we can muster up to give to you to protect Lavelle's house this year.
Good, tough schedule this year at home.
Let's do it. And we have goals, and we put them out there, and I think that's something that we have to see every day and that we have to try to get to. And so we have goals and love to meet them.
Well, we know you're working hard. Hopefully you get some vacation time with Timberly and your kids, and you can get away for a little bit. But great to have you in Nashville, man.
Appreciate it, guys. Go Cougs.
Thanks, Kalani.
Love
Go
you guys.
Cougs.